I know your every move, I've heard your every word, I know you well. And I've got nothing left to prove, your threats I find absurd, I am your hell. Every time you think that I'm done, I'll come back stronger. Every time you think that you've got me, I will fight you, and I will put you in the ground.
Thank you for joining us, everyone, tonight on Assault episode 21. I am rocked up, Lucy by the play-by-play. As you can see, we're already in the festive spirit. It's a food for Christmas. I hope you guys are all enjoying your holiday season. I know some of us here at UWA are, and some of us aren't. You saw what happened at Gang Warfare, and perhaps the shocking moment of the night for sure is definitely what happened after the double-X elimination match, where Filmo came out. We thought he was retired, he thought he was gone from the UWA, but apparently after all this time, he was head of UWA management, and he took over the show, and he already made a huge blockbuster announcement regarding Claim the Fame. And speaking of the devil, here he comes.
Now approaching the ring, now residing in Atlanta, Georgia, he is the spokesperson for UWA management, Filmo.
So folks, pardon my voice, I'm sort of part of over a cold right now, but that's not going to stop me from commentating with great action here tonight, folks. And folks, Filmo wasted absolutely no time taking over the show, and the Enforcer's already stressed out about it. And get this, folks, huge blockbuster announcement that I'm sure Filmo wasted no time mentioning, but at Claim to Fame, the main event is going to be between Vaughn Kreed, Planet X, and the Destroyer, where Vaughn Kreed will have to put up the multi-million-dollar contract with the automatic rematch, or automatic UWA title shot with it, and the Master Ring. And you, the fans, will decide what stipulation it will be. It will be a triple threat, I Quit match, a steel cage match, or even a TLC match. And the polls are open right now, and the deadline is December 17th. That's true, folks. Indeed, we're definitely looking forward to a huge blockbuster main event tonight as the Destroyer goes one-on-one with Planet X. Who knows who's going to come out alive on that one, folks? And just a reminder, folks, and in the description page on every episode, or every part of this episode tonight, we'll have a direct link to the poll where you, the fans, can decide the stipulation for the match at Claim the Fame. So be sure to cast your opinion and participate.
Give me some break.
So I guess, folks,
Don't
that
try what you're
tonight's
about
going
to
to be
see at
2
home.
Double X tag team matches, where the winners of both those matches will face off later or next week to be the number 1 contender for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Who they will face the World's Hottest Tag Team for the Women's Tag Team Championships that claim to fame, and hopefully they'll be the World's Hottest Tag Team, the toughest challenge to date. But tonight, the World's Hottest Tag Team has their hands full in singles competition as they both will compete in a Fatal 4 match. Finally, compete against each other for the first time since Pandemonium 8 later here tonight. The number 1 contendership for the women's titles that claim to fame. But now it's time for a Falls Count Anywhere match featuring Jamie Heinamen.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Coming down the aisle from San Francisco, California, Jamie Heinamen.
Folks, tonight this upcoming match is actually a match that the Inforcer put together after Filmo at Claim to Fame made its huge blockbuster match at Claim to Fame, the Battle of Houston match, with the tag teams of the Mythbusters, the Dirty Animals, Mike Rowe, Luke Fowler, Sex and Violence, and the Gridiron Greats will compete in a Falls Count Anywhere hardcore tag team elimination match. And this is going to be somewhat tough of a warm-up match here tonight.
Now approaching the ring from San Francisco, California, he does the dirty jobs because someone's got to do it, Mike Rowe.
One member of each team tonight will compete in a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match here tonight. It's going to be Jamie Heinamen, Mike Rowe, it's going to be Michael Strahan, and Gene Starwind. Got to get some bragging rights, some momentum, so to speak, as we go to the Battle of Houston match. Remember, folks, we had a match just like this at Pandemonium 9, the Battle of St. Louis match, but there's a huge difference between these two matches. At the Battle of Houston match, it's only going to go until the first team is eliminated, so therefore you have 3 winners and 1 loser, because Filmo wants to find out who wants to feed out the weakest link out of all 4 of these teams, because whoever loses the one team to lose the match, well, they will lose the one thing that's most important to them. And he said that if the Gridiron Greats lose, then they will be banished from the UWA. If the Mythbusters lose, then they'll be disbanded as a tag team. If Sex and Violence lose, they have no longer have a shot at the tag team titles.
On his way to the ring from Montclair, New Jersey, he is the Super Bowl 42 champion, Michael Strahan.
And if the Dirty Animals lose, then they lose the roster spot, the push they've been getting in the recent few weeks, and I guess Filmo said something like they have to tell the truth, whatever that means. So who knows what's going to happen to that Claim to Fame. So remember, folks, that Gang Warfare, these 4 teams clashed and this war continued on. It was supposed to be a match between the Dirty Animals and Sex and Violence competing for the services of Mona Loca. But that match never came to a conclusion as both the Gridiron Greats and the Mythbusters came out, forcing Filmo to stop the match. I guess the Mythbusters came out to get the revenge on Sex and Violence because they believe it was Sex and Violence who cost them the tag team titles against the Suicidals a few weeks ago. Of course, the Gridiron Greats came out because they were asked for help by Mona Loca, and these 4 teams broke out in chaos. So who knows what's going to happen at Claim to Fame when all 8 of these men are going to be in the ring at the same time.
On his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the urban legend, Gene Starwind.
Well, I don't know about you, but this is my handpicked favorite to win tonight. He's Starwind, the urban legend. He's a UWA original. He's the only Grand Slam champion in UWA history. He made a event at Pandemonium 8. He made to face Samoa Joe and Vicious. When the UWA title, the Underground title, and the West Coast title were all on the line. It was one of the most greatest matches in UWA history. And this man here put up a huge performance. Now the outlaw star known as the urban legend put in the ring. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with these 4-men clash here tonight. What are they going to do to get momentum going into Claim to Fame?